responsive.
Hey peoples, I am here for your Hell in a Cell 2014. Hold on. Hell in a Cell 2014 review. Sorry I didn't do it last night. The stream kept fucking up. Like, it kept lagging every minute, or like, it would play and then it would pause and then it would play. It got annoying. And I just didn't feel like I could get it up by yesterday. So, here we are with it. Before that, I'm going to announce on Thursday, I'm going to be doing my Halloween series review. That is coming this Thursday. I'm decided to do it the day before Halloween. Makes sense. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Hell in a Cell 2014. What do I think of it? It was a decent show. I think I enjoyed it for the most part. I think it was a success. There was a couple matches I was like, but overall I enjoyed the show. So we started off, I didn't watch the pre-show. So guys, when I do pay-per-view reviews, don't expect me to do the pre-show. I don't watch the pre-show, because I really don't care to. So, we opened up with Dolph Ziggler versus Cesaro in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the IC title. Really good match. Probably, I would say match of the night, but no. Definitely second, but not. I already know what my match of the night's gonna be. But yeah. Definitely. Great match. The only thing I don't like that Ziggler swept Cesaro. Cesaro did some badass moves. That, like, he had Ziggler at a pedigree position, then he carried him and then power bombed him. He did the swing. I'm actually kind of happy he's pulling that out again. I'm noticing he's pulling that out a lot more. Maybe they're not so strict on it now. So, the thing was, it was still a great match. I think maybe I'm just not happy how they did it. It would have been nice to see Cesaro at least get a win. That's all I'm saying. Like, especially at that uppercut spot. That would have been the perfect spot. But definitely Ziggler retains via, and they played off that Cesaro's arm was injured or hurt. So Ziggler, like, attacked it, and then he did the super kick into the zigzag for the win. It was a cool finish, though. I will admit that. I'm liking Ziggler as a champion. I think he can do things. I would like to see him. I wonder who he's going to feud with next. Then after that, we have Nikki versus Brie. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This match did surprise me. It wasn't great, but it was good. It was you can notice that they've improved. Because, man, they were so awful back a couple years ago. Like 2010, 2011. I'm going to be honest, they were shit wrestlers. Like, how did you get this job? But really good. There were some cool spots. I like when Nikki kneed Brie. That was kind of fucking cool. She pulled out some cool moves in this match. It ended via rack attack. She did too. So Brie has to be Nikki's assistant for 30 days. I wonder where this is gonna go. And I guess let's talk about this segment now. Brie was putting Nikki's things up, and then Nikki showed up and wanted her smoothie. Told her she wanted Brie to give her a smoothie. She gave her everything, and then she took a sip, and then she poured it on Brie. If they give us something like that, I might enjoy this. Maybe make up for the several weeks of bad TV. Oh my god, some of the worst segments, man. So yeah. Then we have Goldust and Stardust. Oh, okay. Before I have to say one more thing about Nikki and Brie. Oh my god. That was the only thing I felt like was dragging the show was the fucking announce team. The commentators were awful in this match. Definitely in this one, they were trying to make it like this was the greatest thing ever. Fucking Jerry Lawler says this is the ultimate sibling rivalry. I'm like, dude, Kane versus Taker. That's the ultimate sibling rivalry feud in WWE. Fuck you, Jerry Lawler. God, we need a new commentary team. So I just gotta get that off my system. Then we have Goldust and Stardust versus the Usos. Good match, but we've seen it for like 4 weeks straight after Night of Champions. Like, after Night of Champions, you got this match almost every week. It was like 6-man, and they're probably gonna have a 6-man tonight. I wouldn't be surprised. They're probably gonna do a 6-man tonight. It's like, WWE. Do something different. And we have no tag teams. Unless they might bring up the Ascension, maybe. We'll see what's going on with the tag team division. Because it seems like it's been drastically cut down. I feel like a couple of months ago, there was actually a division, you know? You had Ryback Soul, I guess. Gold Star, Usos, New Age Outlaws. Well, you have the Shield, and then you have the Wyatts. So it's like 5, 6 tag teams. And no, Slater Gator does not fucking count. But it was a good match. Gold Star win, because I think one of the Usos was going to do a Samoan drop on Goldust, and then Stardust kicked his back leg, and then Goldust did the final cut for the win. There you go. It was a good match, though, I guess. It wasn't too long. It was only like 10 minutes. Then we had one of the greatest matches. I'm just kidding. John Cena versus Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell to become #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight title. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It was bleh. And the thing is, I'm not hating on this match because it's John Cena and Randy Orton. I know John Cena can have a great match. It was also the commentary, oh my god. They were bad in the Bella match, they were bad in this one. They're trying to make this like this is one of the greatest rivalries ever. They're comparing it to Frazier, Ali, Rock Austin, Michaels, Brett. It's like, are you serious? They're trying to make it like this is one of the greatest feuds ever. And the thing is, John Cena, in my opinion, his best feud is between one of two people. Either his feud with Edge in 2006, to me, that was probably my favorite feud of Cena's. Or B, his feud with Punk. Because at least with Punk, I felt like when they had great matches. And two, they were polar opposites done right. With Orton and Cena, it's always Orton the heel. It's just the same way it's built. And it just, the match was slow. You knew Cena was going to win. He won via attitude adjustment through the announce table. There was one cool spot. When Cena was going for the shoulder block and Orton reversed it into an RKO. Got him in an RKO. That was probably the best spot in this match. But besides that, they tried, I feel like, to make it seem a little bit like, but there was not a lot of especially for a cell match. This was slow. I feel like cell matches, you gotta have reason about using the cell. Like, come on. They did a couple throwing. They threw each other at the cell a couple times, but it wasn't done a lot. But John Cena will face Brock Lesnar again. Don't get me wrong. They can have a good match. It's just I don't want to see it again. I would have liked to see Randy Orton and Brock. Makes sense. Especially Randy Orton RKO'd Paul Heyman last week. You have a story there. Paul Heyman, Randy Orton put his hands on Heyman. And Lesnar is his friend, Logic. You know, you could have done something better. Because Cena and Lesnar we've seen so many times. Okay, whatever. Then we have Sheamus versus The Miz for the United States title. It was an okay match, I guess. Mizdow was pretty much the celebrity in this match, mimicking everything. The ending was Miz, I guess, was trying to go for like a high move, and then Sheamus caught him with a bro kick. He pinned him. And then he was playing with Miz and Sandown. Mizdow was acting out everything Miz was doing. It was pretty funny. I cracked up a good couple times. And they did the YMCA. And then Sheamus bro kicked Miz. There you go. So I would like to see Sheamus face Rusev. That'd be good. And then next, speaking of Rusev, we have Rusev versus Big Show. Not a bad match. It was only 7 minutes. Yeah, it was relatively quick. It was a decent match for what it was. Big Show didn't do too bad. You could tell. I think Big Show... This is the one match I actually kind of cared about with Big Show in it. But, the thing is, they're making Rusev the bad guy, but he's doing cool moves. Like, when he fucking suplexed. I've never really seen anyone suplex Big Show. I've seen him body slam him. But actually suplexing it, you don't suplex Big Show. You don't really see that. I think the last time, and that was a superplex, but no, like a regular suplex. He actually did that on Big Show. Fucking Rusev's beast, man. I'm liking Rusev. So, Rusev, Big Show did the choke slam. And then Mark Henry came out. Or he came out before that. Then, Rusev kicked Big Show. And then he kicked, Henry. And he kicked Big Show like 3 times. And then he did the accolade for the win. I'm liking Rusev. I hope they're not planning on doing what they might be doing. Next year, they might possibly, I read somewhere, they might possibly, don't take my word for it, they might possibly do Cena, have Rusev fight Cena next year at WrestleMania 31. I don't want to go on a rant, I want to focus on Hell in a Cell, but I don't want to see that. No one wants to see that. Not me. Don't get me wrong, Rusev's good, but I don't think he's ready to fight John Cena. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think he's ready to fight a guy like John Cena yet. And John Cena's just gonna beat him. Then what's Rusev gonna do? He loses all his momentum. So don't do that, WWE. Be smart. Maybe do that maybe later on, but not right now. But Rusev wins, and I would like to see him challenge Sheamus for the U.S. belt. I think you would actually have some credibility with the belt if Rusev carries it. Then next we have AJ versus Paige for the Divas Championship. It was only like a 6-minute match. It was okay. I mean, actually, it was very lackluster. I gotta be honest. Their SummerSlam match was a lot better. It's just also too. It was another regular match. I would have liked the stipulation. Hell, Paige and AJ once wanted a stipulation for their match. AJ said Hell in a Cell. Paige said submission. Like, that would be cool. And then I don't like this storyline with her and Alicia Fox. That's actually what made her lose. Okay, there's a spot. Paige was on top of the barricade. AJ trips Paige. Her back of her head hits the barricade, so she was out. And the ref was counting them out. And then AJ got in the ring. It was like at 7 or 8. And then Alicia Fox threw her back in the ring. And then AJ locked in the Black Widow for the win. And then, and Paige slaps Alicia Fox and walks out of the ring. And says that she hates her. So, it looks like we're going to have an Alicia Fox Paige feud. I don't know what they're going to do with AJ, because pretty much all the divas are on Total Divas. Especially now that Paige and Alicia Fox are going to be on Total Divas next season. Who's AJ going to face unless they bring up one of the divas from NXT. Which they may have to, unless they do AJ. The thing is, if they're going to do AJ and Paige again, it needs a fucking stipulation. Next, oh man, my favorite match. Definitely, guys, I've already know what my match of the year is going to be. The matchup, Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose, simple Hell in a Cell. It was in what I'm happy with WWE making the right decision, making this the main event instead of Cena and Orton. I think they pulled the right move with this. So, man, great match. Definitely, dude. The start was amazing. Started on the Cell. And then fucking Noble and Mercury actually weren't that bad. Actually, they added to the match. I mean, at first, I'm like, oh, I want them to start building Seth stronger, personally. And then he started on the Cell, and then they both fall through the table. And then Dean's on a stretcher, and then he gets out, and then he throws Rollins in the Cell. It was awesome. Like, definitely, I'm happy WWE gave these guys the ball, and they fucking rolled with it. It at least felt like a classic Cell match, you know? Ambrose pretty much was beating the hell out of Rollins in this match for the most part. You had, they did a couple Cell shots. Chair shots. There's a part where Rollins back suplexes Ambrose on top of chairs. And then Rollins curb stopped Ambrose. Ambrose kicked out. And then Rollins is going to curb stomp Ambrose on the briefcase. And then Ambrose reversed. Oh, there was a powerbomb spot through the table, which was kind of cool. And an elbow drop spot through the table. So they both had table shots. And then Ambrose is about to curb stomp. He finds cinder blocks. He's about to pretty much have curb stomp Seth through the cinder blocks. And then Bray shows up, like smoke, the lights go out. The lights come on with a lantern in the middle of the ring, and then smoke. A hologram of sorts of Bray. And you hear Bray talking in the background in some other language. And then Bray pretty much attacks Dean. He does that Uranagi slam. Oh, he did the spider walk, and then he did that slam on Ambrose. And then pretty much Seth steals the win by pinning Ambrose, walking away, and then Wyatt hit the Sister Abigail on Ambrose. Guys, for me, definitely match of the year. I have to say this was an amazing match, even though it wasn't long. It was only like 13 minutes, but it was still a great match. I'm not complaining. I'm not even complaining about the ending. I don't know what they're gonna do with Rollins and Ambrose. I don't know. It's looking like they're gonna do Bray versus Ambrose, which is actually what I want. I did a video on what matches I want to see, and that was like my number one was Bray versus Dean. I want to see that, and we might get that at Survivor Series. So I'm really anxious for Survivor Series next month. But overall, like I said, guys, good pay-per-view. Did its job. I enjoyed the main event. The matches I really didn't care about, I didn't care about. But for the most part, I enjoyed the show. So I rate this show like a 7 out of... Actually, an 8 because of the main event. 8 out of 10. So until later tonight, guys, I'll do my Raw review like usual. But besides that, guys, I am signing off. Peace.